Ahmed Mohammed, I'm a professor of Librarian Community Sciences in the second substantive university librarian of this great university. I came here a bit 3 months after the election, or after the appointment of the outgoing Vice Chancellor, Professor Abdulkarim Mohammed. He employed me, during his reign, during his tenure. He started by 3 months after they employed me. Opportunity emerged, and I was opportune, and I was employed during his time. That is exactly on the 12th of April 2021. Today is about close to 5 years. Yeah, exactly, close to 5 years. By April, coming from April. A lot has been done, honestly, during his reign, during his tenure. Let me begin by saying that as my principal, as a Vice Chancellor, as a mentor, as a leader, and by personality is generous. All what I can tell you, I want to believe many people knew that. They can testify to what I just said. When I came here in 2021, honestly, I don't want to beat my chest and say I'm proud of my tenure, or I'm proud of the tenure of the outgoing Vice Chancellor, but it's reality, it's true. What I'm going to tell you now is true, honestly. When I came here, the first encounter I had is my department, or my library, university library, JDMN library, honestly was not in good shape, was not in good condition. Deteriorated seriously, sanitation, toilet issue, even the reading spaces are not there much. Students are lying down, on the floor of the library reading, which I feel is not proper. It's not supposed to be so. So luckily enough, when I went back that very day, I sat down and I wrote an interim report. That is a week old in the university, in the departments. I wrote a report, serious one, especially pressing issues that I came across and need to be fixed. Wallahi, the first impression I had, not go beyond even this. Go and look for any issues you have in the library. We are ready to address it. I mean that he motivated me to, come up with all the initiative, all the innovations. They are welcome. They are ready to accept that. They are ready to implement it in the library. What's so kind, you can witness a lot of it. Right now, the office I'm in right now is his legacy. He built it because there are no space. From the beginning, I say there are no much reading spaces, because I didn't blame the previous administration, no. But it is the footing that, the beginning of the library, of the university projects. Most of the buildings are prototypes. They are same with the 9 universities established during the Johnson administration. They want the set of buildings, including the library. The library equally is the same thing with Kashari, with Dutse, and call them. All that 9 universities established by Johnson were the same in terms of building, in terms of space, and what have you. During that time, the station parley was in the university, and we were all gathered and meet them at one of the university offices, that is Council Lodge. And so a lot of people that interacted with us, with the Vice Chancellor, with Registrar, with BASA, with everyone, with DBCs, admin and academics, and including myself. When it comes to my turn, I say, so what am I going to say? Because I'm just 14 days old in the university. And I can tell about the physical situation in the library. I cannot tell much. I was afraid that I want to tell something. I hope I will not harm, I will not damage my Vice Chancellor. I hope you will feel, great when I say that. I say, honestly, as we are requiring, expansion in the library. The library is really too narrow. Students are reading, in the flow of the, especially during the examination time. That's the promise that they are going to approve or recommend government should expand the library of PhD and Federal University Dutse. And what they did. This building that we are in now is a legacy of the Abdul Muhammad. Part of what I contributed that there are need for expansion. And when you go back to the old building, that is a normal library, the old one, the first one we established. There are a lot of issues to do with the maybe cracks and thinking in the library, and need for it to expand. The library was repositioned, was rechanged. Department were expanded, offices were expanded. Now it's accommodating many number of students without fear, because the crack is really a sign of bad notes that something may happen with the building. It could be late to collapse or what have you. So he took serious measure in addressing that. So when you go, you can witness that. When you go to the library, you will see that there are expansion. We had a visitor here last 2 years. They came for accreditation in the Department of Unit of Library Information Science. He happens to be the librarian of Federal University Kashiri, and he approached me that why our library is different from theirs. I say, by what do you mean? He said, it looks like our own, but there are no case here, no this, there are big sizes. I say, it's the legacy of our Vice Chancellor. So in fact, he requested, the company that did it to me, to us, so that they can replicate in their own place. This to tell you a little about the expansion of the building. Services are many. We are now rendering so many services. To his credit, we have now acquired, we triple or triple collections we have. When I came here, I met only 12 point something thousand number of literature, that is books on our shelves. But now it's more than 40,000 on our shelf. This is to show you that our Vice Chancellor is, outgoing Vice Chancellor is really, doing base. I mean, it's doing up and doing to ensure that our collection are rich, satisfied the needs of the both staff and users and students. Beside that, we have initiated so many policies that will add color to the university and the library and the university community at large, users community, such as improving in the collection instead of subscribing to, according to the policy of our collection development policy, is to acquire 3 books in each subject. In each book we are acquiring is in triple time, but now we are producing, we are subscribing book in 6 times, in 6 copies. That because the library are increased in number, even the faculty members are increased in number. So we need to expand that. Now the policy is acquired for us. Our policy tells us that whenever we acquire any literature, we have to do it in 6 times, not just 3 times like we used to have. And we were able to access so many, intervention like state funds. Up to date, we have only little issues that we are on the process of accessing. But with all the previous one, we have accessed them and we put them into good use. There are opportunities where staff are granted, permission to travel outside the country to attend international conferences, which is not before. Before there were no that story. Now it is there are opportunity both within the capacity of the university and with the intervention of state funds. About 6 staff of our unit here, of our library, attended international conferences and local conferences to mention a little. This including teaching staff who attended workshops, seminars outside the Dutse to become abreast of their job description. So these are some of the little achievements I can mention that Dr. Sir Muhammad during his tenure has really improved, make the library to be, reposition the library to where it is now presently. Right now, they are on the 5-line project, like issue of solar projects, which I think may run into billion of naira. I think this university is one of the beneficiary, which I guess library is one of the selected area that will be going to enjoy that solar projects, which I guess with that intervention we will be able to make our services very lively. Students will enjoy lights day and night, especially with the project. Again, he secured from the NCC about 3 billion naira, or he said 1 billion or 3 billion naira, which I cannot exactly say. We are enjoying that for the past 2 to 3 years back. We've been getting serious recommendation from the accreditation and visitors who used to come and assess our programs and facilities during accreditation time, both professional, MDCN, and Nursing Council of Nigeria, environmental, and what have you. Then the National Universities Commission, accreditation. All of them are making serious comments, very positive comments about how our e-resources are, internet facility are available, very uninterrupted. A lot of databases that will support teaching and learning. And to come back to this very particular building, we have now academic support facilities. Spaces for conferences, spaces for seminars, spaces for Zoom meetings, and what have you. So all that is really, things that we cannot forget in the history of this university and library in particular. During his reign, we were able to sign more memorandum of understanding between us and the American window and the United States Information Services. You see, which is very functional now. Everybody knows that programs are now, running every day and nights. That educates students and the staff, both in the issue to do with scholarship, attending, educational functions in the United States of America, and even facilitating visa for staff who are ready to go to America for doing one thing or the other. With this, our collaboration, with this, our MO, we sign, that will facilitate and hasten the process. So this is a little about Abdul Sir Muhammad. Wallahi, to me, I have never, request for anything in this library that will not be granted by the Professor Abdul Sir Muhammad. So he is beyond comments. Whatever I'm going to say, I'm sure most of the people that testify that. But personally, I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, that he really, he did a marvelous job, honestly. And we hope, I'm praying for him to continue doing so wherever he finds himself. I wish him all the best. I wish him, success in life. And I wish him Allah kawo babban rabo da ake cewa, insha Allah.